Hi guys, continuing our DSA course, and we were doing the topic, you know, DP. So this is the nice question again. Optimal strategy for a game. You are given array. Okay, let me take it to the docs again. I think most of the DP question it's better if you take it to docs and like just to get the flow of the question and build your algorithm based on that. Given an array of size n, okay, array contains integers of even length. Okay, arrays of even length. Okay, and elements of array represents the coin values. Okay, you play against another opponent, and in each turn a player selects either the first or last coin from the row, removes it permanently and receives the value. Okay, you have to determine the maximum possible money that you can win if you go first. So both player play optimally. That is one of the conditions. Like, yeah, both. Yeah, this is like hmm, mentioned in the game questions. Okay, so what is happening is that how to get with this first. Okay, now let's start. Okay, so one way of doing this can be if like if I try something like picking maximum among the two ends. Let's say I pick between these are the four elements. I see whatever is maximum between A1 and A4. I pick that and I reduce that. Like yeah, I remove that. But the issue in this is that now my opponent can take A2, which I did not consider in the previous step. So maybe A1 is a bigger number but among A1 and A2, but actually A2 is more bigger number, like very high as compared to A1 A4s. So I would not want to expose A2 to my opponent. Rather, I will say, okay, choose A4, and then my opponent will pick either A1, A3, right? Then basically, then I have a chance to pick A2, right? So that's what I will try. So um, I think like uh, going for maximum directly like between the first and last element will not work. So what can be done is that we now I think we should try all possibilities, and in that way we will make sure that we yeah if we make sure if we traverse over all the possibilities, then we will get the maximum. So and then store update the maximum. ठीक है, fine. Now, how will we travel over all the possibilities? So this is a current array. I will say that there are two options. Key either to pick O1 is to pick the first element, and then array becomes like this. And so what I do, maintain a starting and ending pointer. So basically, there is a maintain a starting and ending pointer, and this will represent that my current window. And transition from this window will be my transition will be s plus 1 comma e or s comma e minus 1. If I take the first one, then this one is a transition, and if I take the last one, then this one is a transition. So I'll recursively call for this answer, like okay, whatever maximum value I can make, if this is the state, and my then I also need to maintain like which player turn it is. And then if I made this move, then this state I am passing, or this this s and e are I'm passing to my opponent. So opponent will take something based on that, and basically he will play optimally. So he will try to make this score like his score maximum as possible. So what I will have to reduce this from my score, or my score may I'm adding this, and my opponent will take that. But it is not like how actually score is my opponent's score is not affecting me in a way. But yeah, like it's not reducing my score, but that is a negative effect, like how much positive he makes. So I can have key this I took, and that my opponent took, like s1 to e whatever is the maximum in that range. But what I got from that range, I need to see that, right? I want to see like what I get from this range s1 s plus 1 to e. My opponent will get something, I will get something. Okay, so I will return the value like if uh, like what my opponent will get. Okay, and this is the value what my opponent will get, and I'm reducing that value uh, from this. So this is I'm treating as negative because these are, let's say, if values my if finally I'm getting value a3 and a4 and my opponent is getting a2 and a4, I'm treating it as like minus a2 and a4. So what I can do, I can again take some of the complete array and add it with myself, and then when I do that, so even in a2 and a4 gets cancelled, this gets twice. Okay, because yeah, this gets twice, and then I can divide by 2 so that I'll get a1 plus a3, which is the thing which I got actually. So first of all, like calculate answer for me and opponent, like value that I get and what value that opponent gets, and then I add the total and then I divide by 2. So now the only thing is the how to get the value for me and opponent. Okay, I can get a value from function as me minus opponent, and of me comma opponent, because so and AI minus this and that. Okay, so let's implement this. So this is the logic. I think logic is clear or not. A calculate answer in form of me minus opponent, and to get me, I to get a value of me, I need to add the total and then divide by 2. So because when I add total, the opponent value gets cancelled with positive of that, and my value gets doubled. Okay, so transitions are this: return maximum of take maximum. Take maximum of options. ठीक है? So let's say this is a sort function. One comma j. We have j minus this. Okay. Total sum 0 to n s t of t plus equal to return 0 n minus 1 comma if I have this after that. Vi is array of I total plus equal to that. अच्छा total plus equal to this you have to return and divide by 2 भी करना है इसके बाद. Maximum of these two. Let's submit. Okay, DP is needed. What is IJ? Uh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Next, sorry, are you calling me? Huh? Sorry, Daddy. Ada dulu. Karena ini jelas sih. Evangeli. Ah, जब बिस्तर में बैठी रहेगी तो नींद आनी है उसको
DP of IJ.
अरे हो जाए इधर को आएंगे
Okay, fine. That's about it.
ठंडी कर दी
Cross
दाल मेरा
it.
तो ठीक ठंडी हो गया ठंडी का अच्छी लगे
Strategy palindrome partitioning is again a kind of a very serious DP problem. You have to return after 3 partition. Few cuts needed for palindrome partition. Main number of palindromes need to partition this. So after having, let's say that dp of ij which is equal to 1 if I to j is a palindrome, what you can do is see after this. Yeah, there are multiple ways of forming palindrome. Then like how many palindromes you want to combine from 0 to let's say index code k, there is a palindrome, right? Basically start at 0, then at every index you have two options to complete this palindrome and start a new palindrome or continue the palindrome. but you only utilize those options when you see that this particular substring is a palindrome. Then you think of like, yeah, moving ahead. And in all other cases, you can like, yeah, continue. So I think this part consists of two things. Just to have a DP of ij is palindrome or not. After this, not make but split palindrome substring. So let's say for that you need other solve function. What solve function will do? And id that you are at previous that you have taken string s. Okay? If id you are at is equal to n, you return 0. So you see that if dp of id comma I is equal to like not dp but yeah val of dp of id is equal to 1 or else then you don't have any option. You just continue means id plus 1 and pr remains same and s. And this you have an option of minimizing it using
कितनी बढ़िया लग रही है दाल और रोटी हाँ 11 बजे खाना खा कितने बजे खाता
1 plus
और
solve
कितने
of
खाता जिससे शाम तक आया
id plus current plus s. Now I break on id. Okay. Okay, if you are taking pr into your thing, then don't take id. Okay.
पानी का बंद कर दे हम लोग
The one which you will take id plus 1 is the one which you will take next as consideration for pr, because pr is initially 0 means you take that, and id plus 1 you take id you have already taken. And another thing is solve of id plus 1 comma pr comma s. So yeah, I think these two will work. This is also one of the way that you see if it is a palindromic substring. Call on the number of ways to create this, and then yeah, one plus that. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to achieve something like yeah, doing this, but I think this is better to understand also. Like if you got you are just going from n minus 1 to 0, as soon as you see a palindrome, you see like for each index you see all the index after this. If you see that the current thing like I to j is a palindrome, you just need the number of ways to form j plus 1. Yeah, that should work fine in square type complexity. not n square but n cube, I think. Yeah, you're checking is palindrome manually. You should not do that. This palindrome should be implemented using that key, whether it is a palindrome or not. Then this way it can be done. Yeah, ठीक है.
मुझे पता थोड़ी